2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and this week we are at Arnold Palmer's Bay Hill Club in Orlando, Florida. What are the players up against here with the opening hole, Rich?
460 yards dogleg from right to left. The fairway bunkers are in play with drivers and 3-woods. You want to avoid those at all costs. Second shot into a very narrow green that's dotted by bunkers.
Looking forward to this, Rich. Let's get into the action. And let's see what he can do here today. Great shot. And take us through the approach shot. It's not easy to run the ball onto the green.
It's not. Your approach shot has to come in high and soft with a lot of spin, as there's just not much depth to this green. Not much movement either, fairly flat, although there is a ridge that bisects this green in two. You want to make sure that you're on the correct side of that ridge to have a good opportunity to make the putt.
Just 10 feet to the cup here. This one's online. Well, Rich, that's ideal. A birdie to start the day.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first, great job.
Oh, Canada. Brooke Henderson leads this tournament. The second hole is a long par 3, old typical Redan style at 230 yards.
Yes, the green runs from right to left and chases away from the player on the tee. You can hit it short right and have it bounce on to the flag sticks that are on the right. However, when they're in the back left, you don't want to come up short and left in a low area. That'll leave a very difficult up and down.
Yeah, well played. An opportunity for a birdie here.
Come on, ball, don't deny him.
That's disappointing. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Hey, guys, we are checking in with Bubba Watson as he gets set for his next shot here on the 9th.
Go in. And you hold it. What a monster. And what a way to jump into the top 10. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Rich, the first exposure to the famous lake here at Arnold Palmer's Bay Hill Club and Lodge is the third.
There's a lot of intimidating tee shots on this golf course, Luke. This could be number one. Water down the left-hand side, you obviously want no part of. But if you miss it right in the rough, that is very gnarly and nasty to come out of. The green works away from the player, moving from right to left. The miss is out to the right, but watch out. It's awfully quick coming down that green. Don't chip it or putt it in the water.
Well, that's a bonus. Mark that down on the card. And back to the course with the live action. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
He's got around 100 yards here.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Oh, terrific approach. And a chance for birdie here at the third. Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. At -2, going along nicely today. The first of the par 5s, Rich, the 4th hole.
Yes, Luke, you got out of bounds on the right-hand side that shouldn't come into play for the players, but those bunkers down the left-hand side certainly will. If you get a good tee shot away and you find the fairway, the second shot uphill to this par 5, you can reach, but still lots of trouble lurking around this green. Pretty good shot there.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Nice stroke. Oh, what an eagle. Great putt. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. The 5th at Bay Hill is the shortest par 4 on the front 9, measuring just under 400 yards, Ridge. Placement off the tee, critical here.
It is. It plays straight downhill the entire way, so most players not taking driver out and challenging those bunkers. Lay up short of those, and you'll have a short shot to a green that once again chases away from you at the back end of it.
Here's a look at Bubba Watson from earlier.
Look at the touch that this man possesses.
And into the hole it goes. Second shot here on the 5th. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 5. This shot from around 210 yards. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Should find the green here. Fairways and greens. Easy game, isn't it?
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch. Looks good.
Super shot that. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. He finds himself in a share of 11th. Let's have a look at the 7th hole, a par 3.
Finally, you have a green that pitches back towards you ever so slightly, Luke, but still coming into it with a good 6-5 iron from 195 yards. It's still a difficult task to get it close.
Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Oh, that was so close to going in. That was a beauty. A spot in the top 10 on the line here if they can hold this.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 8 under. Let's pick up the action at the 9th hole. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson. super shot that. She should be stoked. Oh, here she goes, marching up the leaderboard. And Brooke Henderson currently in the lead here. The par 4 8th, Rich, challenging tee shot and approach.
Love this tee shot here, Luke. The fairway camber is pretty good from right to left, kicking the golf ball towards that bunker. So make sure to take one less club off this tee. From there, you make sure that you take enough club for your second shot to carry the front edge. If not, that golf ball will come falling back off the green into the drink.
Well, let's catch up with this play just a moment ago. This is an absolute belter by Bubba Watson. Beamer, that was right out of your playbook. A touch of wizardry. Let's return to live play now. And he's down there.
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
This looks to be heading to the green. Outstanding approach shot.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Good chance this one, right on 6 feet.
Looking for another birdie here.
And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Now 7 shots behind after that. Let's take a look at the final hole on the front 9, the 9th, and what a tough tee shot it is.
It is it ever. Players want to avoid the bunker down the left-hand side, so inevitably they push it out to the right-hand side, into the rough, into the trees. Now they've got really very little chance of reaching the green in 2. So this is probably the most difficult tee shot on this front 9, and one they have to find the fairway with.
This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. This is looking pretty good in the air. Oh, that's well played, and a chance for birdie here at the 9th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. As we step into the second 9 here, Rich, and the short par 4 10th.
Players have looked at this hole differently over the years. It used to be just a layup shy of that bunker down the right-hand side. But with a favorable wind, we're seeing a lot more players take out driver and take it over that bunker, leaving a very short second to a green that is slightly elevated.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Nicely done. Trying to get to 11 under with this putt. If that's the right pace, this should drop. Oh, just missed. And that should secure the par on this one.
John, what's going on out there?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Lexi Thompson down here as she gets set for her next shot here on the 12th.
Wow, what a save.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
And it's Brooke Henderson on top of things. The par 4 11th resembles the par 4 third, doesn't it? The big lake on the left-hand side.
It does. It just has a little more landing room here on the left-hand side, however. But if you lay back, be prepared to go in with a long iron. If you take the driver out and successful, you now turn this challenging hole into almost a birdie opportunity.
From around 120 yards here. This one looks to be heading towards the green. Oh, that's a great approach shot.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. Now at 11 under for the event. And the 12th hole, Rich, similar to the 4th hole. Arnold Palmer is really starting to mimic front and back nines.
He does. It's kind of the same thing. Out of bounds out to the right. You got to avoid both those bunkers there, both right and left. You find the fairway. Again, second shot slightly uphill to a green that sits above you. One of the big dangers here, though, is going long. That is a big no-no to miss it long on this 12th.
Well struck. Time for the second shot at the 12th. Going with the 5-wood.
Club up. I like this play.
Left yourself an opportunity. And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Hey guys, we're checking in with Xander Schauffele as he gets set for his next shot here on the 15th.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd place. Oh, so close. Oh, how good was that? Almost an eagle. Now 4 back after that hole. Number 13, not a long hole by anyone's stretch, but the pond in front of the green really plays havoc.
It does, more so than it should. It's just a long iron or a hybrid off the tee. Find the fairway down the right-hand side, open up the angle for your second shot, and it's obvious you just don't want to miss your second shot right. So bail out to the left-hand side, make a par. Pretty simple.
Yeah, that one will play. Oh, absolutely flushed. Let's head to the 15th for another highlight.
Second shot. That was a fanciful shot there by Lexi.
Okay, let's get back to the action. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
Okay, steady now. Let's move one step closer to the lead here. This putt for a share of 4th. He's currently tied for 4th.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
And another of the uphill par 3s, the 14th, Rich.
This is such a difficult hole because this tee shot lines you up over on the left-hand side where you'll find those bunkers. But if you bail out to the right, well, now you're running into a low area that you have a pretty difficult chip shot to a green that historically is the firmest and fastest on this golf course.
Terrific shot and a chance for birdie coming up here at the 14th. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. And that's for birdie. Well holed. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. As we get into the closing stretch here at Bay Hill, the 15th, the par 4.
Strong par 4 here, dog legs from left to right. Don't miss it out to the right in that bunker. Not only are you hitting your second shot out of the trap, but also you've got some magnolia trees to deal with. This is a very difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4.
And let's take a look at this shot from just a moment ago. And just look what they're able to do with this putt from way out. Great putt. Okay, time to return to the action. The lies aren't too bad here in the first cut of rough.
Wow, did this come out beautifully? Now that's a card saver, finding the green from there.
And this putt to move into second spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
And down it goes.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And after that effort, they've now moved into second place behind our leader, Brooke Henderson. Well, one of the great parts of the finish here of Bay Hill's Club and Lodge, Rich, is the fluctuations in scoring, and it all starts here at the par 5 16th.
Luke, you got to take advantage of this par 5. It's just over 500 yards. Find the fairway. Don't flirt with either of those bunkers out there. Second shot should be with a middle to long iron to a green that's surrounded by water on the left and bunkers on the right. But still, it's a great opportunity to make 4 or better.
Oh, well done. Let's take a look at this from just a couple of moments ago. Check out what they do on this approach. Ah, dip my lid to them. Well played. And back to the play, shall we? Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. Well, that's beautifully judged. So exciting to have an eagle putt here. Yeah, good putt. Well holed. And with that hole, this player is currently tied for first with Brooke Henderson.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
The par 3 17th, Rich, has got a wonderful atmosphere around it. Looks visually quite stunning, but my word, it's a brute.
This hole causes more stress for the players, I think, than any other hole on the golf course, with possibly the exception of number 3. This green is nearly impossible to find as it is so firm historically through the years. You find the green, you make your 3, and you're smiling earlobe to earlobe.
That's frustrating. Just a 4-footer remaining. Oh, that's a clutch par. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Rich, as we head to the finishing hole here at Bay Hill, a famous finishing hole, so much drama over the years, predominantly by the great Tiger Woods. But most of the drama starts off the tee.
It does. This is actually a semi-blind tee shot. There's a mound down the right-hand side of the fairway where you can't see the golf balls land, so players won't know whether they found the fairway or missed it right or even out on the left-hand side. Most iconic moments in all of golf, in my mind's eye, Robert Gomez holding his second shot here back in 1990 to claim the title.
Plenty of daunting approach shots on this golf course, Rich, but this one at the last is as tough as it gets.
It is, Luke. When the pin is up front, there's just not a lot of room for these players to work with, both left or right. When the pin is in the back part of the green, you do have a little bit more room, but you have to favor long and left. We've seen too many golf balls come up short in the penalty area too many times over the years.
And with that, this round comes